Alright. Let me move this over here because we are live right now. Oh, that's a bit of a stretch right now. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better right now. It is 12 minutes past 8 p.m. in the evening right now. In London, England right now. Well, I'm in London, England right now. Where you at right now? On the 20th of December 2021 right now. It is movie night, Netflix movie night right now. And we're about to watch Bad Boys for Life right now. It is the 2020 movie. It came out last year. It's the third movie in the Bad Boys series, and this movie is actually 2 hours and 4 minutes, which is 4 minutes longer than I'd like to go for when we do movie nights, because I feel like an hour and a half is about the ideal spot for a movie night, and then maybe a maximum of 2 hours, you know, just to kind of, if you're going to stretch it out a bit. But so going over 2 hours is something I don't really want to do too much of. But this is brand new to Netflix. It's a relatively new movie. It only came out last year. I ain't seen it, and I think a lot of you guys haven't seen it as well. So this be a cool. It should hopefully be a cool, fun movie to watch together for the first time on Netflix. If you want to get it lined up on zero, and I'll press play. I'll let you know when to press play in a little while. But yeah, it is movie night, Netflix movie night, Bad Boys for Life. I just realized I don't have my thing up, but Sam's in the house. Big up, Sam. Hey yo, how's you doing, Sam? How's you and the crew? Let me pop this thing out. Here we go. I forgot to pop out the chat. I got it popped out now. But yeah, how's you and the crew? How's you doing? How's everybody doing with the COVID sitch? A few folks in my family got the vid as well. So couple of my brothers got it. My mum got it. So yeah, they're dealing with that now. Elle has COVID. Ooh, it's going around. It's going around. Hopefully it's not too bad though. My brother had it. I think he's okay now, but he had it for I think up until a couple of days ago maybe, and he seems okay now. But my little brother's got it now. Well, one of my little brothers got it now, and he seems okay so far. But yeah, I think they got. I mean, I don't know. I guess we don't know, but I think they got the Omicron variant because apparently that's the one that's easily transmittable, but it doesn't have as severe side effects. At least that's how I've understood it. But then again, they're both vaccinated as well. They've both been vaccinated, so you know that could be part of the reason why they're not feeling it as much. My mum's got it as well, and she seems to be pretty okay at the moment. It's been I think a day since we've known that she's got it. So, but yeah, she's like triple jabbed herself. So she had the couple of jabs a while back, and then got the boost I think about a month ago. And so yeah, she's so far so good. But yeah, they all got a quarantine, and stay away from me. You know what I'm saying? I tested negative, so I'm okay so far. I'm okay so far. She's pissed at me because I'm still negative. Hope your family are okay. I appreciate that. Negative. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you touch. Careful what you touch around the house. Carry hand sanitizers and disinfectant wipes everywhere you go. Make sure every surface you touch is like getting clean, disinfected. Take no chances, man. Take no chances. But yeah, they're okay so far. They're okay so far. Hope it stays that way. But yeah, I actually saw Spider-Man No Way Home. Went to the cinema. The plan was actually to see it with my brothers actually, but they all got the vid, so I went on my own. I was like, all right, calm. Let me just go. But yeah, watch that movie. I won't spoil it for nobody because I ain't that kind of person. But yeah. That's all but me with the COVID. I'm starting to think COVID don't like me. I think I've ended. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. Some things is best that don't like you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. Some things it's best they don't like you. But you know what though? I pull up this video. I ain't know if you sees it or not, but in any case, I still feel a bit annoyed actually about the Spider-Man spoilers, because like I spent a long time trying to avoid, like I avoided watching the trailers. Anytime I saw anything about fan theories or anything like that, I avoided it, you know. And all for like this one person to go tweet out some spoilers on Twitter, no warning, just literally like the very first line as you're scrolling through it was the spoiler, and it's like, bloody hell, man. No warning, not even like maybe you see it said Spider-Man and then you could like move away real quick just to like whatever. Not even that, just right in the very first line as you read it, as you're scrolling bars, was spoilers. And I was just like, why would you do that? You know, why would anybody think that is okay? You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I'm a bit annoyed about that. Actually, I'm more than a bit annoyed about it, actually. I mean, I still enjoyed the film. But I would say that there's parts of the film that, you know, I kind of felt like that would have been a massive surprise. And the way I could have been like, you know what I mean, just out of my seat, losing my mind type surprise. And it wasn't, you know, it wasn't, because I knew it was coming. And it's like, it was still a great film, still worth seeing. I'm still, you know, but it's just, you know, they took something away from me that you can never get back. You know, that element of just being engrossed in a film and enjoying the film and appreciating the film for all it's doing while it's doing it, without expectation, without anticipation, and just let it do what it does. And there are parts of the film where I was like, man, that could have been such, I mean, not all of the movie was spoiled for me, so I definitely did still have some really cool moments where, you know, but there was a few moments where it's like, I knew it was coming, and it just wasn't that as it could have been. As cool as it was still, it just wasn't as cool as it could have been. So yeah, I'm annoyed that that person thought it was okay to tweet out a bunch of spoilers. And I would say from the petty side of me, was glad to see that people called her out on it, because like I went back after I saw the movie and I saw people were like saying something, letting her know that it's not okay, and I thought, cool, saves me from having to do it. Hopefully she's learned her lesson. Yo, man like Alan Evans in the house. That's all about me with the COVID. I'm starting to think, I kind of feel left out. Sam's feeling left out. Sam wants the vid. Or does Sam just want the co? That made no sense at all, but I'm running with it. It made absolutely no sense, but I'm gonna run with it still. So the video there, it's really cool. So I'm yet to see it properly. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I pretty much just said what's in the video just there anyway. So so good. I'm pissed that somebody spoiled the movie to me. Spoiled the movie for me. But yeah, it is what it is. What's done is done. All you can do is move on. Be you tonight, Alan. Yeah, Alan's slacking, man. Alan used to be like first in every time for, well, not every time, but at least I think for a while. Like, I don't know what the exact number is right now, but I think for a good while Alan was like the first one in the chats for a good while. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be like a month or two, maybe even more. You know, for a good while, Adam was always the first in. And now, I don't know, man. That crown might be resting on Sam's head now. I'm just saying. Yeah, I want the code. They can keep the vid. And I was cooking. That's why I'm late. Cooking. What you cooking? Can you smell what the Alan is cooking? Oof. But anyway, we're about to watch Bad Boys for Life. Speaking of movies, this is movie night, and let's watch Bad Boys for Life. I've not seen this movie before. I've seen the first two Bad Boys movies. I watched the first one again recently, actually. Watched it, I think, a couple of weeks. It was recently, but I watched it again. And I've not seen the second one for a long time. In fact, the second one I believe I've only seen once, and I don't remember liking it very much. That being said, there was a scene in that movie which was amazing, and I'm pretty sure if you've seen the movie, and you'll know, if I say the best scene in that film, I think you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen the movie and I say it's the best scene in the film, you know what I'm talking about. If you've not seen the movie, well, then you won't. That's just because you haven't seen the movie. But yeah, if it's a very famous scene. Well, I don't know about very famous, but I think anybody who's seen the movie, if I say it's the best scene in the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But like I said, I haven't seen it for a long time, so I don't know. Maybe it's better than I remember. Maybe it's worse than I remember. I couldn't tell you, but I think it's fair to say the scene that I'm thinking of is the best scene in the movie. But Bad Boys for Life, I have not seen it all. But this is 2020, so this is something like, what, 10-something years after Bad Boys 2? It was a long time after Bad Boys 2. Alan's got it on pause. Awesome. Alan's ready. When was Bad Boys 2? Let's see real quick. Bad Boys 2 was 2003. So Bad Boys was 1995. 8 years later was Bad Boys 2. That's quite a long time for a sequel, to be fair. 8 years, nearly a decade, so still quite a long time. But then, 17 years after that is Bad Boys 3, or Bad Boys for Life. So they're quite far apart. They're older now. They're in their 50s now. Times have changed. Will Smith gets top billing this time round. Mike Lawrence was top billing on the first two movies. Will Smith was top billing on this movie. It was a film that almost never got made. I think I read that somewhere. I heard about that somewhere. But it finally did. I think they've got the most original cast back. Well, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are back at least. Let me see who else. Who directed this film? I'm not sure if it's the original director of this movie. But Vanessa Hudgens is in it. Vanessa Hudgens, who was in High School Musical, if you remember High School Musical. Okay, this is two directors. This is Adil El Arbi Bilal. Sorry, Adil El Arbi is one director, and Bilal Fallah is another director. So it's directed by two people. So yeah, that means what's his face is not doing it. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. The one who did the first movie. Bloody hell, man. Forgetting names, man. Forgetting names. I'm forgetting people's names. Oh, bloody hell, man. Forgetting names. Michael Bay, that's it. Michael Bay directed the first one. Michael Bay directed the second one. So Michael Bay directed the first two movies, but he is not back for the third movie. At least not as a directing. Maybe he's one of the producers. I don't know, but he's not directing his third movie. So this could be a very different feel to the first two movies. Let me get that back on 0. Alan's on 0. Is Sam on 0? And anybody else watching, are you on 0? Because we had to start the moving a little bit. I ordered in a pizza. Oh, nice. Shepherd's pie. I got on pause. Wonder if Will demanded top billing. Also, the actress Tia Leone. She was the woman in the first movie. Yeah, she was in the first. I don't think she's in the second though. But yeah, Tia Leone was in the first one. Sam's on 0. Nice. Hopefully there's no issues. Let's get an error message coming up. Did Will Smith demand top billing? You know what? I don't know if he did or not. I'm going to guess that he didn't though. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he actually did demand top billing. But I'm going to guess he didn't. I'm guessing that, you know, in the 17 years since Bad Boys 2, you know, Will Smith legit became he was a big movie star during that time anyway. He was pretty big in that sort of 90s period anyway. But yeah, he definitely wanted to become a pretty big movie star since Bad Boys 2. And to be fair, Martin Lawrence not so much. And I think a big part of that was because he had a stroke. I think I remember reading Martin Lawrence had a stroke. Let me check that before I say too much though. Okay, I'm not sure if he had a stroke or not. That doesn't seem to be confirmed. But it does say that he suffered from bipolar disorder. But I don't know if that was, maybe he had an episode sometime afterwards. But I knew he took some time off. I'm sure there was some health reason why he wasn't doing so many movies for a while. I'm sure it was some kind of health reason. Maybe it wasn't a stroke, but I'm sure it was some kind of health reason. Wait. Martin Lawrence emerges from coma after a hit. So yeah. But that was 1999. So that was before Bad Boys 2. So I don't know, maybe after Bad Boys 2 he just decided to take some time off. But yeah, I think it was some health reasons why he wasn't doing so much movies after Bad Boys 2. And then of course Will Smith kept doing movies and became a big star. So by the time Bad Boys 3 comes around, circumstances is that Will Smith is the bigger movie star and the more recognizable name, and from a marketing point of view, you probably want to put the more recognizable name first than the less recognizable name. That's what I'm guessing what happened. Like I said, I don't know that for a fact. Maybe Will Smith was like, yep, I'm only doing this if I get top billing. Take that, Martin Lawrence. Maybe. But yeah. He seems to be the bigger of the two now, for sure. Sam, you got your Cocoa Pops ready. I'd rather have a bowl of Cocoa Pops. Boom. There was a video, actually. I won't watch it right now, but there was a video that showed up in the search results. It's on The Breakfast Club, and it says why Martin Lawrence opens up about why he walked away from. Oh, that's why he walked away from Martin, the TV show, not Hollywood, I guess. But yeah, Martin Lawrence was in a TV show called Martin during the 90s. I don't know if they did show it over here. Because I remember watching a few episodes. I know they did show it over here, but I don't, at least to my memory, I don't think it ever really got primetime viewing over here. Like, I think between Martin, the TV show, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, in the UK at least, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was far more popular. You know, Martin was shown, because I do remember seeing some episodes in it, but to my memory, I don't think it ever really got like that primetime viewing, and maybe not as many people knew about it. But in America, it seems between those two shows was like a big debate as to which was the funnier one, which was the more popular one, and this, that, and the other. I think over here it's pretty clear that Fresh Prince was far more popular than Martin, the show. But it was a good show still. It was a good show still, you know, like, I remember some episodes vaguely, and I remember it being funny. I remember Martin being wild back then, you know, but that was just a different time for TV, sitcom, just anyway. Sitcoms were just like wild as anything back then. Is Martin on Netflix? Ooh, that could be something worth checking out. I know Netflix at one time, it seemed they were buying up a lot of the old school sitcoms that had predominantly black casts, you know, because they had like Fresh Prince, let's see here, Martin. No, that doesn't look like Martin's on it anymore, at least. But yeah, they had Fresh Prince. They got Moesha, Sister. You know, Girlfriends. They've got. So yeah, it seemed like they a while back they just brought up all these old school sort of 90s sitcoms that had predominantly black casts. So I guess they're trying to catch a particular demographic. We're like, yeah, we got what you want. We got what you want. But yeah, Martin doesn't look like it's on Netflix right now, but they definitely got quite a lot of Martin Lawrence movies on Netflix. So he's definitely represented. He is represented. Big Mama House is on Netflix. So if you ain't seen Big Mama House, Blue Streak, Big Mama House 2. I can't see Big Mama House 3. But yeah. But yeah, Martin Lawrence definitely represented on Netflix, even though his TV show isn't here. No second for me tonight. Being good. Sam's being good. That's good. That's good. You gotta yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. Gotta take care of yourself. Health is wealth, as they say. I've gone down a dress size recently, all stress related, but now my stomach can't handle much food. Oh, see. Well, that's good. I mean, congratulations, right? Right? Or I mean, that's good, right? That because it means you're not dealing, that you're handling the stress, so you're not dealing with the stress. Blue Streak is funny, actually. I liked Blue Streak. I remember watching it years back. I don't remember much of the story, but I do remember watching it years back. But yeah, Martin Lawrence, his stand-up shows back in the day, like he used to do the Def Jam. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Martin Lawrence was in the first 2 House Party movies. And his character, yeah, like he was just, I mean, dude was funny. Like, I feel like Martin Lawrence, I feel like people don't, I mean, I think people know this or people appreciate this, but when he did House Party, I guess to be fair, like he was more the up and coming actor, comedian at the time. Kid and Play were the sort of main draw of that movie, you know, because they were the big rap acts at the time, right? So he was kind of the DJ in the back, but yeah, he just had some. He had some lines where, some scenes, oh man, I guess not so much lines, but certainly some scenes that are just so memorable, like the bit where he's, you know, put the DJ, put the DJ equipment in the car, and the whole thing at the party when he's like, switch, you know, and he walks over to the girl to dance, and she just like blanks him. They kept calling Dragon Breath. Martin Lawrence, man, like he's, boy, I don't know, man. Maybe one of these days we have to do like a Martin Lawrence movie appreciation night or something. Just watch like some of his old school movies to the new movies, and yeah, man, Martin Lawrence has got some gems, man. For real, for real. I guess we're kind of doing that now because we watched Life last movie night, and now we're doing Bad Boys for Life this movie night. Both Martin Lawrence movies. So yeah, I guess we're kind of appreciating Martin Lawrence right now. I remember when we was kids and we all watched them shows and we didn't notice race. We just loved the shows. I can fit in my favorite jeans, so I ain't complaining. Nice. You know what? With that though, actually, yeah, I think when I was a kid, I mean, if I'm going back to the 80s, then I'd say race wasn't noticed as much. Not that it wasn't noticed at all, but I'll say when I was watching shows, I generally wasn't thinking about, you know, race and stuff like that, because I mean, I'm a child, you barely know these things. It just doesn't really cross your mind. So for the most part, I'd say it wasn't something that you noticed that much. But I think by the 90s, it was definitely more noticed, you know, with certain shows, and how characters are, and which, you know what I mean? So it was definitely a thing, and especially considering like the school I went to was, well, the area I grew up in it as well, was predominantly black people. So a lot of Jamaican immigrants and or Caribbean immigrants, to be more specific actually, because it wasn't Jamaica's not just the only Caribbean island, but it was a lot of Caribbean immigrants, a lot of African nation immigrants. So yeah, that whole thing was very much noticed when, you know, you step outside your house and, you know, most people are, you know, black, you know, black from, you know, African or Caribbean descendants, and then you watch TV and you don't really see that so much. So but I think by the 90s it was like a bit more noticeable, and then so certain shows like the Cosby Show, Fresh Prince, later on you had My Wife and Kids, you know, they became more noticeable, and especially when you go into school where, you know, again, my secondary school, mostly black. Again, it was pretty mixed. Actually, my secondary school was pretty mixed, but I would say majority, maybe about, I mean, off the top of my head, I think about 60-70% were black, right? So yeah, it was more noticeable then. But yeah, one of them things, man. One of them things. I was kidding in the 90s, so didn't know it was a thing. It was just awesome TV. I miss the innocence of it. Indeed. But that's kind of the thing, though, when you're real young and you're just watching stuff and you don't really... It's just fun. It's just cool TV. You're not really thinking about this, that, and the third. You know, it's like... I guess the whole thing about when people talk about being woke, you know, it's like when you come into a realization of certain things, and it's like, you know, ignorance is bliss, but it's also not a good thing either. So, oh well, such is life. It's like the curse of knowledge. Knowledge could be a blessing and a curse, as they say. Alright, so it is about 20 minutes to 9, 8:40. I reckon it's about time we start this here movie. What y'all think? So let me move over to this screen. It's the movie screen. Got a nice little picture of Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, though my video camera covers Will Smith's face. That's either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on what you think of Will Smith's face. Martin Lawrence's face kind of covered as well with the text, but not as much. So, oh well. Tall people problems. If Will Smith was shorter, his face would be more on the picture, but he's not, so it isn't. It is what it is. Tall people problems. But yeah, I'm gonna press play. It'd be 3, 2, 1, then play. So fingers at the ready. And in 3, 2, 1, play. Sony. Sony. All right, here we gizzo. Oh. have no sympathy. I have short people problems. What are short people problems, actually? Actually, you know, I could think of a few. I guess, you can't go on the rides at the fun fair. That's a short people problem. You know. What else? Tripping over telephone cables. Or maybe more specifically, people tripping over you. That could be a short people problem. It's called driving, Marcus. Vanessa Hudgens, High School Musical. Nicky Jam. Also, I guess if you're driving, it's difficult to see over the steering wheel. That's a short people problem. That's a short. But then you could get booster seats. Or I guess when you're sitting down at the dinner table, your feet swing. That's a short people problem. Tall people problems are things like you can't always stand up on the bus because you just knock your head. And when you're driving, you're going to have to see all the way back. So anybody behind you is just going to be like... They're not driving around... This is not an American city, is it? Is it? Is that supposed to be like Miami or something, maybe? There's something going on. I mean, I guess Bad Boys always kind of has something with a color grading, where everything kind of looks kind of dusky a little bit. Adil and Belil. I can't reach the top shelf or see through the peephole in my front door. Oh, okay. When you said peephole, I was thinking of something else, but you meant like the eye thing where you want to see who's at the door. Okay, I was thinking of a completely different type of peephole. That's how I drive in GTA. Hey, I mean, you kind of got to. You kind of got her in GTA.
And the name, Marcus Miles Burnett. That's my name. His name too. He decided to name it after you. That was Reggie's idea. So we get very respectful justice. Hope you're cool. That's cool.
Reggie. Reggie, if you've seen Bad Boys 2, by the way, have you guys seen Bad Boys 2? Because I don't want to say anything about Bad Boys 2 and accidentally spoil something. But yeah, if you haven't seen Bad Boys 2 and you watch it, just look out for Reggie. That's all I'm gonna say on that. By the way, speaking of... Oh, no, you've got a PlayStation, isn't it? Okay, no, never mind. Because I've just noticed on Xbox, I haven't been able to play GTA San Andreas lately. Like, every time I try to open it, it just crashes. Like, it would open up, and then when you try to start the game, it just crashes. And it's been happening a while. Now, no matter what I play it on, whether I try to play it on the PC or the Xbox or the cloud or anything, it just crashes. So I know there's something wrong with GTA right now. Ross. Right, they're all joining. Man. That don't seem legit that they would pick up a body like that. I'm not sure these... Nah, I don't trust these guys. The way they picked up that body... They were super incompetent. Raw, they put it in the wash machine, you know. These some real bad boys. Oof. Mom and son. Mi hijo Sissy.
No estés triste por su muerte. El espíritu de tu padre ya está libre de las rejas que lo encerraban. Este fue el último regalo de tu papá antes de que muriera. Eres un hombre. Al fin estás listo para lo que se tiene que hacer. Debes regresar el honor y el respeto de nuestra familia. Tu padre encontró la forma de esconder millones de dólares antes de ser encerrado. Aquí están las coordenadas para que los busques.
You know what? I know, like, she's a murderer and all, but she kind of hot still, you know. I'm just saying.
Vamos a recuperar lo que es nuestro.
I'm just saying. Some things are worth the risk. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Some things are worth the risk.
Y la gente que destrozó nuestra familia va a saber lo que se siente ser perseguidos. Él muere al último.
So what, he needs to try and kill Mike Lowry.
And I sincerely hope that someday your namesake follows in the footsteps of his old dad's grandpa to protect and serve our fair city. To Marcus.
May the name Marcus Burnett strike fear into the hearts and minds of assholes for years to come. Thank you. Thank you all. Mike and I, we're going on 25 years of working the streets. And I like to think we made a difference. You all are the best. And I thank you. It's been a real honor.
I keep telling you the villains have that special something about them. Hey, they ain't even ain't even a joke. Not seen two. You said the first one, not two. Okay. I won't say that about two too much then. But yeah, if you do watch two, I didn't like it that much. I mean, I seen it once years ago, and I don't remember liking it very much. That being said, there's a very cool scene in that movie, and if you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna say there's a cool scene in that movie, and if you watch the movie, you'll know exactly what just remember I said there's a cool scene, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Ooh, don't want to renegotiate halfway. Always gonna cause problems. Raw. Man did not come to play. You see that? Man brought a knife to a gunfight and won. Hey, isn't that bad? No. I know that face. Oh, I can't remember where I've seen him before, but I know that face. That guy with a cap. Oh, I've seen him before. I think he's a musician. He's a singer, a rapper, I think. I've seen him before. He's done. I think he did a track with Will Smith, actually. That's probably. I think that's where I've seen him. He's on a track with Will Smith and Jaden. You sound like a gringo. Ugh. I mean, she's cute too, and probably the safer one to go. Like if you're trying to, like, you know, woo a woman, right? She's a safer one to go with for sure. I'm just saying, that mama earlier, that villain. Okay, I'm not being good. Is ordering us dessert. Well, sometimes you just gotta feel a little better. Ooh, let me take this over here.
One time, long time ago, you never told me. Nigga, I don't tell you all my business. All you need to know is I don't be running down criminals till I'm 100. You the last brother need to be talking about running down anyone after the hospital. The hospital, which one you know, work with having the hospital. Running to see baby Marcus, I dusted your ass. You spent that run staring at my one good ass cheek, man. You actually outran me. You beat me in foot race. It's been said. Oh, hell.
That's instead of the old man revisiting the past.
Whoa, wait.
Was it one good ass? Yeah, well, I won't say nothing about that.
Come on, man. I ain't running for free. What's the bet? I win, we lay it down. Turn in our papers, and we retire. All right, well, when I win, you stop all this foolish retirement talk. We ride this thing till the wheels fall off. Bad boys for life.
Bad boys ain't really boys anymore.
Just had an ambo on standby. Old boy gonna need fluids and oxygen. That's him, Cal. That's him.
Okay, on your mark,
Naughty corner for Sam.
you got this.
Come on, baby.
Or something going on.
Where you at, baby?
Oh, oh, oh no! Oh, yo, the movie's just like what? 10 minutes? 16 minutes? Nah.
Get some help! On Ocean Drive in 700 block.
I thought Ted Bundy was hot. I ain't judging. Well, Ted Bundy looked like Zac Efron, so I'm just saying. Them abs. Them abs. I'll sit in my corner with my ice cream. I'm good. Well, if to be fair, if the naughty corner has ice cream in it, just saying. I'm just saying. You know, I've got a voice mod program. I don't have it set up properly yet, but maybe by the next stream. By the way, the next stream could be a while, but more about that later. I'm just saying, it might be a while to come.
I know I haven't been to church in a while. Probably Easter. But I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't paying attention. I haven't lost faith. It's just I was ashamed that some of the stuff we had to do.
Oh.
Thou shalt not kill. But they were bad guys. All of them. You know, Mike hardly had a life yet. No wife, no kids. If you could just please find it in your heart and give him one more chance, man. Straight up. He's my best friend. My brother. If you just spare him, I swear to you, I will put no more violence in this world.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Yo, Brexton! Wagwan Brex. Banana ice cream. Pie. Ice cream. Hey, there's Vanessa Hutchins. Yo, what up, Brax? How you doing, man? We're watching Bad Boys for Life right now.
We are watching 4chan, cross-referencing the players in the market with the Fed's red lines.
Mike's like a son to me. I want this asshole.
This is personal for me too.
Vanessa Hutchins was in High School Musical.
Alright. You got it.
If y'all ain't seen High School Musical, you need to see High School Musical. It's actually pretty good. 1, 2, and 3. Well, 3's kind of, but 1 and 2 are pretty good.
Yo aprendí cómo manejar las cosas. ¿También? Tú me entrenaste toda mi vida, mamá. El monopolio de una amenaza a nosotros no son nada.
¿Me escuchas o no? Porque quería que
Yeah, it's up. Yeah.
nada más termina.
Have you seen Bad Boys? Any of the Bad Boys movies, Braxton? Just got back from one of my barbers around the corner. As she got a funeral to go to. Oh man, sorry, dude. Man, sorry. Rest in peace to. Ooh, rest in peace to your friend. And how you holding up?
EVGA is warning Dr. Jack Weber this evening, a 20-year forensic investigator for the agency in Miami.
Yeah, I'm good also. Nah, nice. Good to hear, man. Good to hear.
Judge Leon Sorensen was shot outside his courthouse late Wednesday.
Dyeing his beard. Yeah, you gotta keep him looking good, man. I don't know, maybe I should start dyeing my beard. What do you reckon? I ain't got too many greys right now, so maybe I should start dyeing it before I get more greys. That way, hardly anybody will notice I'm dyeing it. They'll just think I just never went grey. But I don't know. I don't know if you can even see my greys on camera, actually. You might. I might be too far away, but if I get closer, maybe you can see them better. But I've got a few greys around. So I don't know, it's not too oh no, they didn't, did they?
We want to thank you all for joining us today. It means a lot to the family. And I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, cheeky.
I really gotta stop crying like this.
Oh, there he is. Banana cream pie ice. Banana cream pie ice cream. Okay, gotcha. To be honest, either way, it sounds good. I mean, banana cream pie. Just saying. Just saying.
First off, Reggie.
I'm good. One of my mom's friends. One of my mom's friends. Mom's. Oh, okay.
And trust me, me and Mike,
Like
everything we could possibly
like an auntie type thing. I mean, not like an auntie, like a, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's different for you, but like someone like that, like in my family, would call them auntie, even though they're not actually related.
we have a mantra that we say to each other in our darkest days. It always seems to bring us back together.
I've seen the first two Bad Boys, not the third one yet.
Share it with you. We ride together. We die together.
I've seen the first two, not the third one. Yeah, and the other two barbers I got across town, downtown. Haven't been to the old guy in a couple of years. So you have what, 3 barbers that you visit?
No.
You know what?
You know what? From the minute I heard you were still breathing, I've been waiting for this shit to hit the fan. Look at me, Mike.
I haven't been to a barbershop for years.
I know you. I know what you're gonna say. Ammo's got this.
Ammo. Come on, cat.
I've been cutting my own hair for like the longest time now.
Musical boy band with
And my man Brax goes to 3 barbers.
How do you know what they have or don't have? They have.
what do they have?
They have.
What?
The bullets they carved out of you. They were custom rounds for the P90 Hearthstone. Ammo's gonna find the dealer that supplied your shooter.
Oh.
State of the art police.
My brothers would travel like all the way across town to go to their barbers.
You are desperate.
And I know bare people who would be like,
Mike, I can't.
they're loyal to like, you know, their barbers.
Let me investigate the Vargas case.
No. The last thing I need is having
And I just cut my own hair.
my ass on the floor.
It is what it is.
You know the rules.
The rules, cat. Come on. Put me and Marcus on this shit.
Have you talked to your partner?
You retired?
It's my daughter's wedding, Mike. Do we have to do this right
Me
now?
neither. Yeah, like god aunt, great god aunt, and that's Black Americans say god aunt, uncle, or okay, cool, cool, okay.
That's what that was for life. Yeah, for life. It's all. You die. What? The hell are you talking about? You called it out, Mike, 3 times. Marcus stole something. Take it back. What did they take from you, Mike? You're still here.
But yeah, that was like a thing in our family. Like I remember like when I was a kid, like a lot of people we call auntie, uncle. I used to think we had like the biggest family, and it was just like it's just people just call auntie, uncle. They're not actually related, but you just call them auntie, uncle. Just confusing when you're a kid. Is he gonna do it though? Oh. Oh. Tough call, but it's probably the right call. I still need to get my hair done. It's been ages. Okay. So your hair like's all long and all over the place right now. Yeah, dude, free. I'll be taking myself to them when I have my own car truck. And you have brothers. My dad's 7th kid. My mom's 2nd. The youngest on both sides. Okay. So you got a big family there. You was it 7? Wait, 7th on your dad's, and then 2. So that's if I'm counting this right, that's 7 siblings. Is that right? 7 siblings in total. That's not on YouTube. No way put that video up on YouTube. Bro, I can't even put feet videos on YouTube. This guy's putting that up on... Nah. How's this guy putting videos of dudes getting shot on YouTube and getting all them thousands of views? And I can't do a poem about feet without getting taken down or telling that it's age inappropriate. And there's me who avoids family because I can't be dealing with the drama. She's a cop in high heels. I ain't mad at it. I'm just pointing it out. Just points it out.
This is me you're trying to push. If you get involved, you're gonna make mistakes you can't take back.
It was getting long and messy. And it's my normal natural colour. With little specks of grey. Oh, the greys are coming. Really? Rita cares about as a friend. So apparently, like the cops, the lady cops in Miami wear heels. Like I say, I'm not mad at it. Just an observation. No wonder the crime rate is so high though. It's like if you're getting arrested, what would you rather get arrested by? Like some dull looking whatever, you know, boring hat and boring shoes, or a hot chick in high heels? I'm just saying. What would you rather get arrested by? No wonder crime rate in Miami's high. It just makes sense now. It makes sense. Yeah, and you see me and older sisters are full-blooded siblings. The rest are half old siblings from our dad. He was married 2 or 3 times. Parents been divorced. Okay. Do you all get along? Actually, you know what? Not my bad. You know that might be too personal. I'm sorry if that was too personal. Don't worry about it. Sometimes I ask questions without thinking them through, so I apologize. But yeah, another. My oldest brother is a half brother from my dad's first marriage, but I don't know him that well. Hey, DJ Khaled, you played yourself.
You know they say you're dead, fuck boy. I gotta show you something. The streets is talking. That cop shit ain't working for you. It work for me, baby. Prime red. See, look, the kid drops right here. Guess what? It's trending worldwide. Fucking hand! Yo, this ain't no fucking cop shit, man. What happened about it in my life? This is not how it's supposed to go. You know, you're supposed to ask me questions, and then I tell you, go fuck yourself. What the fuck, man? Hey, Landy, her stars, custom. Who's waking up? Mike, I'm not in the game no more. Oh, nah? Okay. My bad.
All these vegans in Miami. And you want me to believe that hot rod you got outside come from selling pork chops?
I work at Manny's, I'm a family man, and I'm a hard-working man.
Yeah, what's that? Oh.
Did you just get pig fat on my suit?
Booker Grassi. That's the name. Booker Grassi.
DJ Khaled had to play himself. Literally played himself. I only know 2 of our half older siblings so far. Half older brother showed us a picture of one of the brothers back in August, and it's cool. We're cool with our bro that showed us the pic. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Might keep it long for a bit though. Just tidy it up, but I ain't decided on colour yet. My dad always told me I had a brother, but I never believed it to be true. Your dad told you I had a brother, and what, he just was like no pictures or anything? No, never met him. I'm guessing you never met him. Did he ever tell you like what happened to him or anything, or where he went?
He's gonna be helping out. No, I don't want him working for me. He's not. You're not. He's consulting. It's your show. Captain, come on. I know you guys got history together, so let's not make it personal.
Personal? I'm the one needing a professional.
This is not Dave Talk. I'm informing you.
This is a bad idea.
He's gonna investigate this case no matter what.
Oh, this guy's
So this way we keep him on short leash, we control.
Standing right here, Cap.
Mike will consult, will observe. That's it. Now what do you got?
Picked up chatter on video imaging some of those Herschel rounds. Did you share any other confidential information?
He's the one that told me.
Yes, my old trick's still working with me.
You're a distraction.
so like Mike Lowry and this girl, are they like ex partners? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Are they like?
Guys, Detective Michael Lowry will be joining us as an advisor only.
Police have no suspects.
Nice to meet you all as well. Sweet. I am much better now. Thank you. So sorry about that, Michael.
You look good, Michael.
Look, she calls me by my whole government name, but everybody can just do Mike for sure.
Got it, Mike.
Yeah, sure thing, Michael.
So you're that guy.
Yeah, there's always one.
Right up till there's not.
Just it's Mike Lowry. Okay? Let's load up.
Called him Michael.
Hang out with you guys after all.
There's no information on him at all, but this is the same guy who lied about having cancer, so I don't believe anything he tells me.
So you trying to be all cool and shit.
Man,
Okay, everybody is way too serious. Raids are supposed to be fun. They're like field trips with guns.
man, the relationship we have with our parents could be so varied,
Surveillance, right? Meaning we're just gonna watch the
but one way or another, it affects us in our adult years. Man, that's a real shame.
or since he's gonna be there and we're gonna be there, we could just grab him.
Well, thank you for your input. Listen up. Booker Grassi is the guy that sold the bullets we took on Mike.
Hey, look, you can stop calling me Michael in front of everybody.
It's your name.
So what's the? I guess they. I don't know if they're gonna explain this, but I'm guessing there's some kind of a history in the last 17 years between Bad Boys 2 and Bad Boys for Life, between Michael and this cop in Hills.
You're the tech, huh? Jeez. They just leave you in the van.
Yeah, more comfortable. Sending a Big Barry.
You're not Big Barry?
He's our surveillance drone.
Ah, so you send the drone in.
Let's fly.
It's kind of obvious they sent it. What they're doing though. So
Just to have all the fun.
There. Black pickup truck, that's our H77 boys.
Who are that?
These guys are definitely from my town. Trying to step up. I need wide angle. No deal.
what? Is nobody gonna notice a drone though? Come on, man.
Booker's hooking him up with a crate of 5.7 by 28s.
Nobody's. You can't hear it or see it. This guy's looking right at it.
Audio?
Here's a little hole through anyone and anything you point your gun at. I guarantee my product.
Right there, Rita. We can grab him.
No. I'm not risking the collateral damage. Let's wait.
You're the boss.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I just confirmed. You two used to date, right?
Silly. Wait. Go back. Right there. The guy. The bag is empty. There's no money in the bag. It's a rip. They're gonna kill. It's a rip.
Michael!
We need Booker alive.
Michael, get back here! Kelly, go. Go!
I haven't seen him in 15 years, and I plan on keeping it that way. Some people are not to be parents. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Sad but true, you know. You know, I've heard somebody say something like this. I can't remember the exact quote, but it goes something like, "You don't get to choose your relatives, but you can choose your family." You know what I mean? And yeah.
Can we count the cash or what?
This is a nice song. Good luck. Val!
Money in the bag. Oh, cash. Oh, cash. Oh, here we go. What's that movie, that Van Damme movie, when he does something like that? Oh, man. What's it? Oh, I can't remember. There's a Van Damme movie where he does something just like that. That is proper, like, 90s throwback move right there.
Look, I'm gonna need you to lay me down some cover. We're coming to you. Alright? You wanna live? Stay with me. Fuck with me, and I'm gonna kill you. Coming at you in 3. Bring the truck! Grab the birch! 1, 2.
Oh, they really want this guy dead. I don't like how I feel. I don't like how I feel when around him. So sometimes it's better to cut your ties. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Oh. Oof.
Hey, Michael. Hey, get an ambulance in here now. Get the paramedics.
Michael,
Look, don't worry about clearance. Just bring them in.
calm down.
Hey, just do what I ask you for once, please.
He's dead.
Is that Diego or his twin?
Watching soaps. just only got a line up from my barbers. When I go back next time, I'll get it cut. Okay. What's a lineup? Is that when you just like do the edges?
I'm retired. Only rats I talk to are in my basement. Oh, shit.
Listen, the guy who shot Mike, he's trying to kill me.
What?
I'm serious. A guy on a black bike's been tracking me. The one on the news, it's him.
Bullshit.
Marcus, would I lie to you?
Yes, that's why we stopped using your ass as a CI.
I'm telling you, it's him. What do you want?
If that's what I think it, by the way, if the lineup is what I think it is, over here we call it a shape up, where they just like do that edges, like around the
You talk to Mike. I called you. 19 in Miami, 3rd floor.
edges. I think that's what's called shape. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. To be honest, I haven't been to a barbershop for a long time, so I might be getting the terminology wrong.
What did I say? No.
All around it, yeah. Lineup, cool.
I said consult. I said observe. Look at this. This man, it's carnage.
Look, I didn't do all this shit, Cap. They did this to each other.
Wait. You didn't shoot anybody?
Well, come, Cap. You know I shot some people.
Yeah.
But look, they had already started.
Jesus, Mike, you promised.
No, No, I didn't promise. I said I could picture you on a limb, fat as hell, sharks or some shit.
That's a promise.
We were here to watch.
What? Yeah, and I saw. Cat, look, the bag is empty. Alright? No cash. The guy reached up and scratched his nose. I saw it had no weight to it.
It's very impressive, sir.
Yeah, see, I like that one. If I hadn't come in, Grassy was a dead man for sure.
Well, that's a relief because your guy's in a body bag and he sure looks dead.
Kev.
Good job, Mikey.
Hey, look, young boy, seriously, hey, let me tell you something. You need to stay in a child's place, alright?
Spare me the street knowledge, Grandpa. Nobody asked you.
Look, just because I fucked your mother,
Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Stop, all right?
I be fucked up. You
Stand down. Let's
better
go.
go on.
Let's go.
I'm gonna knock your bitch ass clean the fuck out.
What am I, a nursery?
Hey, Smith still got them lines. And that's what you call it in England. I think so, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, to be honest, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been to the barbershop, but I'm pretty sure that's what shape up is. I'm going to try and refresh my memory if I can real quick. Because I'm pretty sure that's what we call a shape up over here.
What, Twitter? This is some sad shit. Where the hell is your ride? The girls took it to the spa. You alright? I'm fine. You alright?
Yeah, it is the same. So, as other words, tape up apparently is a word that gets used as well. Tape up. I don't think I've heard that before, though.
Do the speed limit. You let a Prius pass us. And what is that? You got your balls tucked up in there? You know what? Neither one of my balls want to be here with your stupid ass. You brought little Marcus on a murder investigation? We're dropping him at the spot. Dropping him off at the spot. Carver is scared. He is not gonna wait, man. It's on the way, Mike. What's the person that shot me with a snitch like Carver running in? I'm taking you to find out, motherfucker. Sorry about that, little Marcus. Papa shouldn't be swearing like that. Only when you're dealing with people like Mike Lowry. You got no fucking choice. Alright, here I go again.
Swearing in front of kids. That's the best time to use swear words, quite frankly. Wow.
Take the baby in. I ain't going anywhere. But then you ain't gonna find out who tried to kill you. See, if I go in there, I know who's gonna kill me. Teresa Burnett. Stop fucking around. Take your baby, go ahead in there. Mike, Carver's scared. He ain't gonna wait all day. Alright.
I'm going to Miami.
We got Mike Lowry here. Mike Lowry in a Nissan Quest.
Nobody gives a shit, Mike. He's my Uber driver. You know,
It's kind of cool being the only white chick listening to you guys talk. I learned things. I've heard of it. Well, We do a lot in this village. We have fun. We learn some things. Apparently spilling black people's secrets as well. Ooh. You are not still fighting after that fall. Granted, it's not like super high, but that's gonna hurt still.
Lord, give me a sign.
Lord, give me a sign. Okay, man, I strongly recommend this movie for you to watch. Rosewood. It's a great but gut-wrenching history film. Rosewood. Let me find that real quick on the movie database. While Mark Lowry fights this guy. Oh wait, Rosewood, Morris Chestnut. Okay, I think I've heard of this movie actually. Oh, here we go. That's the shot. That's the shot.
You okay?
I'm pretty sure that car's not road legal though.
Better than you gonna be when Teresa see this car.
When it comes to haircuts, I have no idea. Yeah, I think I've heard of this movie, Rosewood. Actually, I can't remember. I don't think I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure I remember hearing about this movie when it came out. Big up man like wait a minute, it's not a movie. It's a TV show. I looked at the wrong thing then. I'm looking for Rosewood the movie, not Rosewood the TV show. Oh, here we go. 1997. Ving Rhames and John Voight. Okay. Yayo. That's cocaine. Teach him kids good. She found you, found him back.
Mountain man way up high, going down this long winding road, and out of nowhere, this other guy riding a horse right toward him. He's Buddhist too, I think. Actually, I'm not sure.
Just let him both be Buddhist now.
Okay, fine. So the guy on the horse is riding toward our guy so fast that our guy's got to get out of the way, so it's not to be trampled by the horse. And the guy gets up all dusty and he goes, "Hey, where the fuck are you going?" And our guy on the horse, he says, "I don't know. Ask the horse."
Ask the horse.
Exactly.
Okay. Then when it comes to black people in here,
That was my face.
as a generalization,
All of our fears and
whether
it's got us
the person goes to the barbershop or doesn't go to the barbershop,
to the point where we can't even answer a
It's a rare occasion when you see a black person with unkempt hair. Whether they do it themselves or they go to the beauty salon or the barber shop, it's a rare occasion when you see a black person with unkempt hair. Whether they got an afro, you know, natural, permed, whatever, it is a rare occasion when you see a black person with an unkempt hair. Not never, but it's a rare occasion. Oh, that's what the metaphor meant. You're not in control, the horse is, and the horse be crazy.
Come over for dinner. Allie, love to see ya. I'll read your Buddhist story. I gotta fucking.
Wait, you gonna be cooking again?
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
We'll order pizza.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Oh, oh.
Bingo. Get him.
I can help. What does he need?
Shoot. Guard. Through the bitch.
Get behind the car! Move! Get behind the car!
Oh.
I had that shot. No witnesses. You crazy, man. You know that?
315, shots fired, officer down. Jose Martin Park. We need Air 1 on a 3. It's Detective Mike Lowry. The captain is down.
I've watched Black Woken on YouTube having their braids done. It's quite satisfying to watch Black Woken. I don't even know if I've heard of that. Black Woken. Let me see here. Is that the name of the channel? Black Woken. Oh no. What is it with third movies in the series? Like, I don't know, like I feel like any movie that has like a trilogy, in the third one, there's always a significant character that's been in all three movies that doesn't make it through. You know what I mean? Like any trilogy I could think of, right? I'm thinking like women. Okay. Black women. Okay. See, now I'm understanding you. Black women getting hair braided. Okay. Well, at this point, it's probably not even going to be a Bad Boys 4, so...
Last time.
This is serious. But I'm trying to think, maybe the Rush Hour trilogy actually is possibly, but then again, that's a comedy series, so I don't know if that really counts. Maybe comedy series are the ones that don't really count because they're comedy, they generally keep it light anyway. But with like more serious films, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a trilogy where a significant character who's been in all three movies actually doesn't die in the third movie. Like, there's always a character who's in first, second, and third movie, but they die in the third movie, is what I'm saying.
just gonna do a knock and talk. Oh, what the hell is all that? What you talking about? Like you don't need a grenade launcher. Yeah, but I want one. He's an accountant, Mike. Look, Mike, we're not going in there.
I never watched them and think I want it done because I personally would never, but I go from thinking that must hurt to so pretty.
Sing that song. Good man, what you gonna do? Well, maybe if you sing the song like you meant it, it'll catch on.
Yeah, I've never had my hair braided, so I don't know what that feels like myself. I don't think it hurts though. I mean, I guess it depends on how tight it's done. And
Sir, sorry about the door, okay? A little Gorilla Glue, I'll make that just fine. Hey, where's your warrant? I need you on your knees.
hey, I know that song. Oh yeah, Come Over. That's from oh,
You keep moving, I'm gonna shoot you.
is it Carlito's Way?
Yes, I am. Mike, the man is an accountant. We just need to talk to him. So you want to have a conversation with a coked out orange mouth? Look, let me handle this, okay? Just back up. I'm gonna penetrate this man's soul with
My heart.
What? Yeah. Watch and learn. Hey, yes, I'm in a fast food fist bump you.
And only a handful of people knows about it. The town was literally wiped off the map.
Situation. Come over there, Marcus. We just need your client's receipts.
Oh, Rosewood is a town. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, that don't work, Marcus.
How deep you think you got in your soul? Sometimes you gotta suffer for what is right. Don't you turn that other cheek, Marcus. Get off! Yes, sir. I realize that you're scared. Hell, we all scared. You know, sometimes fear just... So what you thinking? I think you should handle this one. Yeah, me too. MLK just tapped out. You got Brother Malcolm now. We can handle this by any means necessary. Hey, I recognize you. You're the cop that got shot. Bad year you're having. The butterscotch. You didn't have that gun and badge. I'd fucking eat you. So wait, this the only thing that's keeping you from eating me, huh? Yeah. Oh. Bring it, big boy.
He's still got the badge.
Left line clear.
Cuff him. What the hell are y'all doing here? I called. What? What happened to Bad Boys? One last time. This is one last time. But this here is the remix, man. We work with ammo now.
Work with ammo.
Shit.
Yeah.
You got 3 seconds before I bite it off. Get your damn thing out my face.
Yeah, it was all of a woman's young woman's life. Ooh. Oh, that's a story. That's unfortunately
Who doesn't? That's just a
could be a little common.
I don't trust a person that don't want to kill him. Hell, put my name up there. Thanks a lot. We got it, Marcus. We appreciate it. What you get out of the account? Those records are a mess. Surprising. But I did manage to get
It looks like it hurts because looks like they have a tight grip, but they generally look nice at the end. I'm guessing that is one of these things that looks more painful than it actually is. So I don't know. I'd have to maybe one day ask someone who's had their hair braided. But I'd have to kind of guess it's one of these things that don't look as aren't as painful as they look. Like, or maybe it's one of these things that look uncomfortable at first, but then you just get used to it real quick.
great player, but I had to bench him during the championship. You benched a 10-year-old in the championship game? Yeah. Little fucker called me a dickhead. Did y'all win at least? Hell no. He was our star player. We lost by 40. But I made my point. Okay, there's no I in team. There is one in dickhead. He's one of Taggart's lieutenants. someone else's lieutenant now.
Lorenzo Rodriguez. No mortgage, not even a bank account. It's his birthday tomorrow.
If he's celebrating, there's 3 spots for a cat like that. Ditto, Ice 45, Zillion.
Can you get into their club records?
Ice 45 for cybersecurity. Okay, Ice 45. Ditto, Zillion.
There, Rodriguez.
Damn.
The party's tonight.
Zillion it is.
Alright, meet at the club at 20.
Yeah, this young cop is kind of a cocky git, really, to be honest with you.
Non-lethal. But has anyone informed the bad guys?
ACLU rounds. Rubber. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. You get to shoot as much as you want.
Bad boys, bad boys. What
What
you
you
gonna
gonna
do?
do?
What you gonna do when we hey, no, never. Y'all will never do that again.
Yeah, and you fucking up the lyrics, which take a long time to learn. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
I actually remember this song. I used to have it on tape. Well, I probably still got it on tape if I ever find my tape collection. But yeah, In a Circle. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Yeah, but luckily there was a white man that lived in the town that helped some of the people hide at his house and escape the town. I don't want to give spoilers. Look up the history too. I'm just saying though, if you're gonna get arrested, damn.
Whatever, man. Miss me with that bullshit.
If you're gonna get arrested,
Hello there, lady.
best do it in Miami.
No idea who that is, sir. Come on to the back.
Nicole, Paige. Oh, that's so good. So beautiful. Oh my God. That's my Uncle Michael, and that's his pal Uncle Marcus. Why did they come in? He just got divorced.
Oh, that's so sad. Come on in. Come on in.
Come on, kids. Let's go.
Oh,
One
yeah.
step.
No, yeah. It's real. No, not at all. Yeah. No, sir. Yeah.
I wouldn't entertain the idea of having it done because I'm a metal head. I don't even follow hip-hop culture. There is no reason why I would want it done, but I could appreciate it. I've seen... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen metalheads with braided hair. I mean, real talk, yeah, if you did get it done, I think somebody would have something to say about it, but, you know, end of the day, it's your choice. If you want it done, I don't see no problem with it. But if you'd rather not, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen metalheads with braided hair though.
Same with the 8 plan. Billy, you're on his way with bodyguard. Copy.
Mike, how you think she DJ like that? She must got some strong ass muscles. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Mike. I ain't had sex in a long time. Whoa. Yeah, too long. I be thinking of shit, crazy shit, Mike.
Marcus.
I feel like I'm locked up.
Hey, Marcus, you know they can hear you.
It's too loud. They can't hear us. Say they can't hear us. Look. Sometimes I go to the internet and I see some weird shit.
We can hear you.
That's just a little jokey.
In position.
Setting up. Mike, Marcus, meet you at the
Metalheads tend to go for dreadlocks. Okay.
Mike and Marcus moving stairs.
Yeah, I guess it probably is more common that. But I don't know. I feel like I seen like braided hair somewhere. But yeah, I mean dreadlocks probably is more common.
That dress is incredible, girl. Your style.
But anyway, first time for everything.
baby.
And why she wear that dress? That is not an undercover dress. You should have worn something undercover.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I've seen this guy. He's a musician. He's a rapper. I think his name's Nicky Jam. So I'm trying to think that I'm pretty sure I saw that name in the credits as well. Yeah, Nicky Jam, that's him. Crashing this party. Oh, really? He escaped from there? Well. This motorbike was just ready, waiting from outside. Really? Really? It was just ready.
Swalo just turned left on 2nd Ave.
Stay off Ollie's hair. She could probably get away with dreads. But dreads, I believe, happen when your hair dries out. So, might not even take much. Use natural dread wax of beeswax, molding paste, blocking gel, or tightening gel to keep your. Okay, that's. Oof. That then. Oof. Oof. Don't do it, Marcus. Yo, Frozen Gamer. Wagwan, Frozen Gamer. How you doing, man? Man like Frozen Gamer in the house. She twists her hair so much. It goes really dry, so yeah, dreads. Hey, it's coming, man. Then dreads are coming. She might need to add some beeswax or something. What was I reading about? Beeswax or some kind of wax? Are you an Animal Crossing fan? I've never played Animal Crossing, but yeah, you might hear Animal Crossing music on the stream because I've been using it. I've been using the Animal Crossing theme in my streams. It's a remix version of the Animal Crossing theme, like a lo-fi hip-hop version I found on YouTube. But I've never actually played Animal Crossing, so yeah.
Coming up, Marcus. Oh, shit.
Thank you, God.
Maybe one day I'll play Animal Crossing.
Why'd you let him get away?
Laser pressure fire!
Oh, shit. Get in. There's no pink floor. Hey, you want to get bit? You want to get shot?
Can you react to Mad's TV skits? I could. Yeah, if you drop a link to one of them. I don't know if you can put links in the chat actually, but yeah, if you let me know the name of one of them, or should I just search for any Mad TV and Living Color skits? I've seen a few, I guess, in the past, but yeah, I guess to be fair, I've not seen that many. Yeah, okay. So search Mad TV and Living Color. Do a few reactions. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Just might do that. Imagine Hollywood girl all hippie vegan with dreads. I'm in touch with nature. I don't eat meat or milk.
Who do you think sent you that weapon? I don't know. That is God's gun. It is. Sent to you in your time of need. Well, shit, I do need it right now. Yes, you are a vessel for the Lord's work. Yeah, I'm a vessel. Like David and Goliath. Yeah, David with the slingshot. Yes, that is your slingshot. Yes. To smite thine enemy. You know what? Bad boys of the Bible. Exactly. Amen. Amen.
Bad boys of the Bible.
Where you blasted? I don't need no bad blast. You ain't hitting shit. Let's go.
Man, these guys are going all out with the action on this one. Ooh, that's slow-mo though. Ooh.
What the hell you doing? Oh, no, I don't want to die this way. Fight! Oh, shit. Okay, fight, that's so bad. Oh, shit.
Oh, he got that rocket launcher. Ooh. I mean, that's a civilian death, though. Alright, so to my American friends, Braxton, and anybody from America who's in the chat, that on the highway, do they actually keep those water containers on your highways, like like these gallons, these buckets just filled with water? Because I've seen them in a few American movies where on the highway there's these buckets filled with water on the highway.
Hasta el fuego.
Yeah, those are on some roads over here in the States. Okay, so that's a real... I have to assume there's a reason for that. Do you know what that is? Because I'm wondering why buckets are just left on the highway. Like, is it... Because in movies, people just crash into them all the time. It's like, it seems to be the only purpose they serve is just so people crash into them and not hurt themselves as much as if they weren't there. I don't know, they've probably got another reason other than softening the blow of high-speed crashes. I imagine there's an actual reason for them to be there. She always says she doesn't want to eat meat apart from chicken. She likes chicken. Oh, who don't like chicken? Boiled chicken, fried chicken, grilled chicken, chicken bake, chicken pie, chicken leg, chicken thighs, chicken drumsticks, chicken breasts, fried chicken, chicken nuggets, chicken burger. So yeah, chicken good. Usually if it's construction sites or something. Oh, I see. So it means I guess they just have to be on a freeway or highway where there's construction going on. Hola, Mike.
We're shut down. What do you mean shut down? Almost done. Sorry.
Look, everything's gonna be alright. Trust me on this, okay? Everything's gonna be alright.
I do like Greg's chicken bake. Greg's or GR eggs? Do you see that video going around? Where's this lady? She's like, yeah, if you're ever in England and you want to get looking for a place to get some good food, try this place. It's called GR Eggs.
24 years ago, before we partnered up, Captain Howard pulled me right out of the academy. Nobody knew who I was. He sent me in undercover with the Red Tusk Cartel. Sorensen, Weber, Vargas, Harbor, all of the victims were on that you weren't on that case. My name wasn't on it. That's how deep I was. Ricky Rollins. Benito Orites. He's dead, Mike. He ain't after you. Not him. His wife. Isabel. I was her driver. We connected so deep. We talked about everything. She showed me the whole game. How to walk it, how to talk it, put clothes on it. She made Mike Lowry. We fell in love. Are you telling me the one time that you, Isabel Aretas, one time, takedown was coming, DEA, ATF, everybody.
Oh, we get Mike history right now.
Me and Isabel were gonna run away with each other. What made you change your mind? They call her La Bruja, the witch. She is into some dark shit. Santa Muerte. That woman was a stone cold killer. So I had to put the woman I love behind bars for the rest of her life. Chose the badge and I've been choosing it ever since.
So like I said in the beginning about, look, you know that woman's dangerous, but boy, apparently
All the shit I just said, and that was your takeaway? No, it's just a lot to digest. I mean, you think you know somebody, and well, hell, now it explains why you dress like a drug dealer. So you want to hear this shit or you don't? Sorry, but you don't know that's your son, Mike. You don't know who that witch was fucking. Benito Aretas couldn't have kids. Isabel gave birth in prison 8 months after her arrest. Hasta el fuego. He said that to me before I jumped from the chopper. Me and Isabel made that up. It's not even real Spanish. Some shit we said to each other meant like, we'll be together until we burn.
Alfredo ya está en camino. Que todo se prepare.
Vamos! Es hora!
Nah, Marcus, he's the right age. He's crazy like me. He's ruthless like me. He's fearless like me. He's the fucked up me. No, Mike. You the fucked up you. You jumping to conclusions, right? Shit's gonna work itself out. You gotta trust him.
as the storms where you are now, Brex. So is the kid his? Well, could be. Could be. Yeah, Brex, how are the storms? I'm just saying, that woman, you know she dangerous. But still. I don't know though. I'm not sure that kid don't look like he could be Will Smith's son though. But then again, you never know. You never know. So in my state, temperatures being up and down. In some rain, there was some tornadoes in some other states. Oof. Man. Whoever's been alright in this area. And soon here, I think, confirmed dead. Oh, from last week's storms, but everybody was accounted for. Rest in peace to all those, man. Man, that's a shame. Hopefully everyone else can recover from that, because that's a lot, man. Damn. So now we know. Now we know. Before he was a bad boy, he was a bad boy. I just opened now. It's just an Arctic blast of air going on. So I guess that's like the after effects and stuff. Favor for a favor. We take for granted what we have over here. We may moan about the weather, but hardly ever do we go through that. Yeah, no, for real, for real. I think the last time we had... Actually, no, I think the last time we had a hurricane officially was a few years back. But as I remember it, it wasn't that violent. The last time I can remember like a proper mad hurricane was, I think, in like maybe 80s, 90s, like around about there, maybe late 80s, early 90s. Like knocked over trees and all that kind of stuff. That kind of like hurricane where it's like doing like damage. But there was one, I think, a few years ago that was classed as a hurricane, but I don't think it did as much damage, if I remember correctly. I'm sure it did some damage, and undersell it too much. Wasn't undersell, but you know, underrate it too much. But I think in the end, it didn't do that much. Hurricanes are known for coming through my state. There's quite a few like hurricanes, I believe in America, like hurricanes, tornadoes, what else? Earthquakes, I think, happening quite frequently in some parts of America as well. La Bruja. So Mike Lowry had a baby with La Bruja.
Hola, Ricky. O mejor te debo decir, Mike.
Hola, Isabel.
No estás buscando muy bien.
So I'm just saying, like, I mean, this woman's a stone cold killer. They call her the witch.
I'm going to learn myself.
But I'm just saying, though. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, oof. Like,
Tal vez te hice demasiado fuerte. O quizá la Santa Muerte nos
this woman dangerous for a lot of different reasons.
es de nuestro destino que nos viéramos otra vez.
This is some real telenovela shit.
¿Quién se cargó de esto? Shit.
Just lost all calls.
Yeah, hurricanes Katrina and Rita were some of the worst ones on record. Katrina struck Louisiana in August 2005.
Están los solos.
Katrina, I remember hearing about that one actually. That's the one that went through, was it Flint, Michigan? Where the water supply was compromised or taken out, like they didn't have water for a while, or maybe, or I don't know, did they ever get water back? 'Cause I think I remember hearing that they don't. I'm not sure if that the water's still in bad supply, isn't it? Bruja, Brazilian, Portuguese for witch.
About 20 to 30 threats.
Yep.
We gotta go.
Oh, Prince of Country?
That cold airflow could be a laundry exhaust.
That's exactly how they translated it. Bruja means the witch.
Exactly who you are. The coward, the traitor, y el hijo de puta que nos destruyó.
Don't do this. Even movie detective. You see that? Drop it. Let's go! Let's go! What you gonna do?
Hasta el fuego.
Whoa. No el fuego, that means fire, right? No, look, you and this man need to talk. It's some life-changing shit.
The fuck up?
Easy on the barrel, easy.
Marcus,
no,
relax,
no,
relax.
Mike, it's lack of communication that got this shit fucked up. He needs to tell you something. You ain't gonna like it, but you need to hear it.
La Bruja. Oh, here comes the cavalry. Get to the chopper. The guy was there, his hands were there.
You were right about the glasses. I've been telling your ass that shit for years.
So he took his glasses with him, he just never put them on, okay.
Shit, this is like HD. Go, go, go.
Oof.
Hey, Isabel and the shooter went up the stairs. Can you cover us?
Gary, left, right, heavy.
Right, stand left, foot. Copy that.
Short, follow right.
Hey, big man, I'm gonna need you to hurt some people. I'll pay for the therapy, all right? I'm gonna need it. Seriously. Yeah, I got you.
I'll hold the middle. You
Push off of these stairs.
Yeah,
Hey, it's good shit, Lieutenant.
to detective.
You ain't such a dumbass after all.
Not me.
Transition!
Ooh, look at this guy. Man, come up with the Superman punch like Roman Reigns. To be honest, I'm not sure how anybody can do this kind of thing and not need therapy afterwards. Like they all shouldn't be needing therapy after these sorts of things. Like, you can't be okay after something like this. Unless you're a psycho or something. Unless you're like a sociopath. You can't be okay after something like this. You're gonna need therapy. The beautiful thing about Arnold's one line is they are suitable for any action flick. Stick around. I lied. Get to the chopper. No, you won't kill if you're unarmed. Raw. Man's right through that pillar. Guess again.
The pilot! Aim at the rotor! If you shoot the pilot, got him! Oh, shit! Shit! You got a fucked up family, Mike.
Ooh.
Something's coming down. We gotta move. Mike, Martha.
Should call him Mike and not Michael. La Bruja. I mean, oof.
On your knees, Isabel, get down. Mike!
To your witch ass. Oof, damn. I mean, if after all this she was like, you know, just one more time though, like, just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna hug it out. Oh, she heard that. You might want to put your hands up to defend yourself, though.
Stay down. I said stay down.
No.
Cierto lo que dice.
No importa. No significa nada para ti.
Hey, y'all see all this fuego? Can we take this shit outside?
¿Quién es?
Tell him! Tell him, mama.
Es el mi papá. Is he my father?
Yes. Kill him.
Is he gonna do it? Oh. Oh, that did not go the way you wanted. Had to be a woman that shoots her, because I don't think a man would have done it, you know what I'm saying? I think a man would have been like, damn, can't hurt that. At least not in that way. You know what I'm saying? A man wouldn't want to shoot the bullets. Well, not those bullets. They are not gotten any grip. All that blood and sweat, they do not have that kind of grip. And he does not have the strength to pull him up after being shot by his mother in the chest. Come on now. He got shot, what, twice in the chest? He does not have the strength to pull somebody up like that. But guy could barely stand himself. You reckon we're supposed to believe you pulled somebody up? Come on now. Man, that's how we're gonna end the Bad Boys trilogy. I mean, they should go though. Baby starts crying as soon as they leave. Still don't know the words of the song. Bad Boys for Life. Well, that was Bad Boys for Life. Bad Boys. Oh, there's more. There's more. Oh, so he's gonna turn snitch. After he shoots a cop, killed all kinds of people.
Would you fuck a witch without a condom?
I would not.
You would not, Mike.
I mean, if you're gonna do it with a witch, I'm saying, if you're already about to do it with a witch, I'm just saying, like, all right, that was Bad Boys for Life. That's the movie over. Let me switch back to this screen. But yeah, what y'all think of that, man? What y'all think of that? Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life. I quite liked that. I thought it was funny. I like the action. I like the story. I like the whole thing about Marcus and that whole story. Especially, I don't know if you noticed at the beginning, they did mention that, you know, he's got no kids and that sort of thing. And then as the movie goes on, you find out just a little bit more to that. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, man. I thought that was pretty cool. Also at the movies, Ghosts of Mississippi and Mississippi Burning to your watch list. Ooh. You know, I'm going to need something to write some of these things down because my whiteboard is full up. So, yeah. Actually, let me do it over here. What am I doing? Actually, let me close this because I don't need that open no more. Put that over here. Mississippi Burning. Gene Hackman movie with Willem Dafoe from 1988 rather. Sam liked it. Cool. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I liked the, you know, it's funny, good action. Let me put this thing on. Actually, what was my... So I have to do it every time, man. Properties. Is this what we're talking about? Mississippi Burning. And then the other one was at Ghosts of Mississippi. (1996). MISSISSIPPI. I remember there was like a way you had to, in school. It was like a little rhyme sort of thing of how to spell Mississippi, and it was just like kind of singing the spelling MISSISSIPPI. It was like that, and yeah, that's how I know how to spell Mississippi, just based on that song of it. MISSISSIPPI. Doesn't really mean much to most people, but it's just things you remember. Alec Baldwin's in this movie. Okay. Hopefully he didn't shoot nobody. Just saying. Just saying. But this is, was it 1996? Okay, it's a while ago. I think we're right. That movie was fun. And I liked it. Cool. Yes. Black history films, write them down on some note paper. Yes, sir. I've got some written down on my whiteboard, but yeah, I'm gonna have to write this down on some paper because I don't know if you can see this. Well, you can't see it because it's not on camera, but yeah. I've still got Rubber, Martyrs, French version, Cannibals and Carpet Fitters, Killer Weekend, Flight of the Living Dead, All Hallows Eve. We just did Bad Boys for Life. Plus the food I still need to get to as well. Eventually. And now we're talking about, was it Rosewood? Okay, this is, let me put Rosewood over here. I think it's the movie we were talking about, wasn't it? Rosewood with Ving Rhames. It's by John Singleton. Okay, I didn't even spot that. John Singleton, rest in peace, John Singleton. He did Boys in the Hood. If you've not seen Boys in the Hood, you should see Boys in the Hood. In fact, I think that's on Netflix, actually. I believe that's on Netflix. But speaking of Netflix, here's the thing about the rest of the year. So this quite possibly could be the last stream that I do for the rest of the year. possibly, I'm not going to say definitely, because it might not be definitely, but I think it's going to be the last stream. Certainly the last planned stream, I think, for the rest of the year. So any other streams I do might be a little bit impromptu, maybe from the car, you know, that sort of thing that I've done a few times before. I might be able to post a few videos, maybe a reaction or a rambling video or something like that. Might be able to do a few of those, but I think this is probably going to be the last scheduled stream for the rest of the year, and then hopefully be back maybe first or second week in January, back on the schedule again. But yeah, it's going to be it might not be too much content between now and December 31st, or January 1st, I should say, really. So the next scheduled stream, let's see here, maybe January 3rd or January 10th, I'm thinking. We'll see how it works out. Maybe January 3rd or January 10th. If not January 1st, then God willing, January 10th. But yeah, for the next couple of weeks, I think you know, we take a little break from stuff, you know, spend some time with the fam, you know, Christmas time, New Year's coming up. So yeah, video content gonna slow down, live streams gonna slow down. So we'll see. I'm not saying it's gonna be the last thing I do between now and the rest of the year. I might see if I might post a few things. I might be able to do an impromptu stream, but yeah, I think this is gonna be a little bit different between now and then. But anyway, just so y'all know, hopefully you don't forget about me too much in that absence, though, because you know, we're still trying to do this thing. You get me, fam? Check out the trailer. Cool. I think I don't know if I remember hearing about this movie. It probably did, I just don't even remember it. But yeah. Rosewood. Do you celebrate Christmas? Not quite. I don't celebrate Christmas in the, I guess, in the traditional sense. It's just more so that it's, at least in my family, it's traditionally a time when you know, nobody's when we're kids, like we're at school, and you know, parents aren't working and stuff like that. So it's just a time when, you know, people don't have much on, so kind of like fam time during that period. And you know, eat food. You know, we eat a lot of food, usually junk food, lots of chicken, turkey, whatever, dead animals, get a little fat, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Watch some movies, maybe even watch some of these movies. Actually, got a bunch to get through, so yeah, try and maybe watch some of these movies. But yeah, that's pretty much what we do over the Christmas and New Year's period. Y'all celebrating? You guys gonna be celebrating Christmas? Have you got your Christmas trees up and all that? I was looking at these things actually. To answer your question earlier about does braided hair hurt? It says your braids shouldn't ever hurt when they are being put in. Sure, it can feel tender, but if they feel too tight, tell your braider. This is important as it can damage your hair and scalp health. Okay, so if it's been done right, it shouldn't really hurt. So if they're pulling too much on it, let them know that they're pulling too much. Other than that, it shouldn't actually hurt. It's nice that they still get together over the period. Yeah, I mean, some traditions carry on, I guess. not so much. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I might end up just working throughout a lot of it. So there is that. Still got them bills to pay. By the way, speaking of like working and bills, I know I've said this before, but it bears repeating. I do plan on launching a podcast next year. So I've been doing I'll say launch a podcast. I guess I've been kind of doing one already. So I've been doing one on my movie channel for a little bit. And, you know, I've done a few interviews on this channel with a few content creators. And I've gotten to a point where I feel like it's something that I want to do. But, you know, I think if I'm going to do it, then I want to do it properly. And if I'm going to do it properly, then it needs to be its own thing. You know, not just like a few videos on the channel or something. I think it needs to be its own thing. So I've been looking into like, you know, podcast hosting services and, you know, stuff like that. I've already got some equipment, you know, I've got a microphone and things I can record. So there's that. Plus, you could always, I've got a laptop so I can be mobile if I need to as well. But yeah, I do plan on, I don't know when, hopefully in the early parts of next year, like maybe around about March-ish. But yeah, I do. That's one of the plans I have for 2022 is to go into full-on podcasting, and I'm gonna talk about all kinds of stuff. Like, I think there's probably gonna be, you know, mostly around geek culture, because that's where a lot of my interests lie. So we're gonna talk a lot about, you know, movies and video games and stuff like that. But I also feel like it needs to be not just another geek podcast, you know, because like there's so many of them, and maybe not all, but certainly a lot of them do pretty much the same things, you know. And that's not even like a dig at the podcasting world. It's just, you know, observation that a lot of the podcasts, at least what ones I come across, you know, they all kind of do the same thing. So I do feel like with what I want to do with this one, you know, I feel like it needs to be more than just like talking about the latest game. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there needs to be more to it than that. So the people that I want to try and get on to talks are going to be varied from all over the gaff, you know, not just like, you know, gamer X, you know, I might try, because I know people in different fields, and hopefully I'll be able to, you know, take advantage of that in some way, where, you know, I could try and get somebody who knows about business and talk about that aspects of life and how that relates to modern world and things that people, you know what I mean, that's that sort of thing, more than just like, oh, I like this movie, you know. Because when you listen to, I listen to a lot of the podcasts, and, you know, a lot of them can get very samey, where, you know, they're just kind of doing the same sort of things as most of the other podcasts. And I'm like, you know what, if I'm going to do this, I feel like I see something where I can go in, and I mean, God willing, it would go well. All I know is I can do my best, and then we'll see from there. But I think, yeah, it needs to be its own thing. You know, it needs to be separate from the channels that I'm currently running. It needs to get it on, you know, like Spotify and all the other sort of podcast services. And yeah, take it as far as I can take it. I do Christmas Day for the kids. Boxing Day we do the family thing, but might not this year because of it. Again, New Year's Eve is Holly's Day, so that's it. My mum works with Muslim family. They don't do Christmas, but they always get my mum a Christmas gift, which is super sweet. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. Merry Christmas, everyone. I do have a few Christmas movies that I really like. Like, there's some of my favorite movies happen to be Christmas movies. What I'm trying to say, there's a movie called It's a Wonderful Life, which I don't know how many people in the UK have seen, but I'm pretty sure if you live in the United States, you've seen that movie, because apparently it gets shown every single year over there, which somebody told me. But it's an old movie from like the 1940s. Starring James Stewart and Donna Reed. But this is actually one of my favorite films. Actually, it's a really cool film, really good movie, made back in 1940 something, 1946. Like, if you ever see a movie or a TV show where they do a thing where it's like, I wonder what the world would be like if I was never born, that sort of thing. This is where they got it from. This is the movie they got it from. It's a Wonderful Life, directed by Frank Capra. Another one of my favorite movies that happens to be a Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. Which is just funny, silly, set in the 1940s, but made in 1983, or at least released in 1983. Sounds cool. Good luck with it. I appreciate that, Sam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I want to have all kinds of guests on it. I might even have a few guests that interest you, Sam. I just might. I just might. But I just feel like a lot of what we do is so connected with so many different things. And for me, it's like, it just makes sense to try and combine them in some way. But you know, we're still going to post on this place. We're still going to drop a reaction every now and then. Still going to drop a vlog every now and then. Still going to drop a rambling video every now and then. Still going to try do live streams every now and then. You know, once the schedule's back up. But yeah, I think for the next couple of weeks, I'll be working a lot. Spend a little time with the family a lot. And yeah, we'll see how other things fit in from there. But yeah, Christmas is coming, man. Christmas is coming. And it looks like it's going to be a COVID Christmas, but, you know, we can make it work. We can make it work. Merry Christmas, everyone. My favorite Christmas film is Die Hard and Gremlins. Here's the thing, though. I know people like to say Die Hard is a Christmas movie. That's the Gremlins? Wait, Gremlins. The first Gremlins was set during Christmas, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. And Die Hard was also set during Christmas. However, in my opinion, I don't believe. Actually, I'm going to exclude Gremlins for now because it's been a while since I've seen Gremlins. But I feel like it probably fits into my definition of it as well, or you know how I describe a Christmas movie. Actually, that made no sense. What I'm trying to say is, from what I remember of Gremlins, and I'll definitely Die Hard, they don't fit in to how I would define a Christmas movie. That's what I'm trying to say. So I know a lot of people that say Die Hard is a Christmas movie. That's the whole thing. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I know, and it's a popular thing people like to say. But if we're going to describe a Christmas movie, this is how I describe a Christmas movie. Not just a film set during Christmas period, but it needs to have Christmas as its central theme, or its main theme of the movie. You know what I mean? Like, it can't be just like, oh yeah, there's a Christmas tree and Santa Claus and somebody gets a Christmas present or whatever. No, it needs to have Christmas as a theme, to the point where if you remove Christmas from the movie, you've got a completely different movie. You know what I mean? Like, with Die Hard, for example, like Gremlins, it's been a while since I watched it, so I'm gonna leave that alone for a second. But Die Hard was the story was that John McClane is on his way home to spend time with his family for Christmas, right? And he needs to get home, and then the whole Nakatomi Plaza thing happened, and it disrupted him, and then, you know, ho ho ho, and everything else, right? You're just trying to entice me now. I'm gonna explain this. Because people that say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, I'm gonna explain why it's not. Why it's not. Now, here's the thing about that. So yeah, Christmas is in the movie, but it's not the theme of the movie. So if you take out Christmas, you still got the exact same movie. Like, nothing important changes if you remove Christmas. You know what I mean? Like if it's not Christmas, it's like, okay, he's going home for a birthday. You know, if it's not, or you're going home for, I don't know, a sports game or something. You know what I mean? There's any number of reasons you could have him traveling from one part of the country to the other part of the country that he needs to get home for, and you still got the exact same movie. You know, a couple of lines here and there change, but the plot, the main story, everything, pretty much nothing significant needs to change if you take Christmas out of the movie. Whereas if you could take a movie like The Christmas Story, literally the whole film changes. If you take out Christmas from that movie, everything has to change because it's all centered around Christmas. So yeah, in my opinion, Die Hard does not meet the criteria you need to be considered a Christmas movie. It is just a movie that is set during Christmas. Case closed. There are two types of people in this world. Those who think Die Hard is a Christmas film and those who are wrong. Okay. My Christmas films are Krampus 2015, Santa's Sleigh. Santa's Sleigh, isn't that the one with Bill Goldberg? Yeah, it is. I ain't seen it, but yeah. Okay. Santa's Sleigh, The Tower, Nothing Like the Holidays, Christmas with the Cranks, and This Christmas. Okay, there's quite a few there. To be honest, what's that movie I just said actually? It's a Wonderful Life. I think, to be fair, and I might have to watch it again to be sure, but I think, to be fair, you could probably take Christmas out of that film and still have pretty much the same film, because it doesn't really center around Christmas. It can be pretty much any event, you know, or any kind of, it doesn't have to be Christmas, I think, with that movie. I think. So yeah, if you can take out Christmas from the movie and replace it with any other event or any other thing, and you still got the same plot, the same main story, and you know nothing significant needs to change, then yeah, I don't consider that a Christmas movie. The movie needs to be about Christmas, or have Christmas as its central theme, to the point where you can't just take out the film and have this, you can't take Christmas out of the film and still have the same film. It just wouldn't work. The film is centered around Christmas. Yeah, him, the former wrestler. Yeah, Bill Goldberg. He was in WCW back in the day. There we go, Bill Goldberg, and he was in WWE for a little while. Well, I guess technically he still is, but you know, I think he's still on a contract, but just doesn't wrestle as much. But Bill Goldberg, he was in quite a lot of movies, I think, actually. In fact, he's getting some movies coming up. Or a movie coming up. Holly, Jingles and Clyde. It's like another Christmas movie. Okay, we can no longer be friends. That's it. Draw the line. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, really hurt. I think you need to watch Die Hard on repeat. Is that my punishment? Sit in the corner and watch Die Hard on repeat over and over again until my mind changes. I don't know, man. And by the way, I'm not saying Die Hard is a bad movie. I like the movie. But can we really call it a Christmas movie? Let's see here. Is Die Hard... In fact, you know what? The moment I write is Die Hard, first suggestion is Die Hard a Christmas movie. That's how popular this debate is. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? It is a popular debate. I know a lot of people watch it at Christmas time, by the way. Oh wait, Die Hard is on Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch it now, but yeah, it's on Disney Plus. All right, I have to. Oh wait, it went back too far. There we go. My other favourite Christmas movie is Black Christmas. Oh, I've seen that actually. In fact, that's actually a remake of a film from like the 70s, I think. But yeah, it's a remake of an old school film. I've seen the original as well. I don't remember what happens in those movies. I know I've seen them. I don't remember what happens in them. But yeah, I know the original was written by the same guy who wrote Exorcist, or directed rather by the same guy who directed Exorcist, or some connections to Exorcist anyway. I think it was the writer, or was it the director? One of them. It's either the director or the writer, but one of them works on The Exorcist. Yes, we can. We can. Yeah, just now learn. It's a remake from 1970. Yeah, that's it. It's 1974. Yeah, I remember I watched the original ages ago. It was on TV at one time, and then I watched the remake. I guess maybe a year or so later, or whenever that came out. I don't remember what happened to the movie. I know I've seen them both. I just don't remember what happens in them. Okay. Ooh, we got here. Die Hard writer settles Christmas movie debate with unique argument. Okay. Well, this is from the Die Hard writer, apparently. What does the Die Hard writer have to say about whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not? It's the battle that rages every Christmas. Is Die Hard really a Christmas movie? While in the past, most people haven't considered it a classic of the festive genre, the movie's writers has settled the debate once and for all, confirming it is indeed a Christmas classic. Okay, well, let's see how they justify that. Stephen E. D'Souza gave us a handy checklist while appearing on the Script Apart podcast, comparing it to the baseline Christmas movie 1954's White Christmas. I haven't seen that, by the way, but okay, we'll carry on. In his examination, he notes that Die Hard takes place entirely in the Christmas holidays. Okay, fair enough. While only the first and final scenes of White Christmas are set during the holiday season. The entirety of Die Hard is also at a Christmas party, while only the end of its 1954's counterpart is. Interestingly, there are 4 Christmas songs in Die Hard compared to only 2 in White Christmas. And in Die Hard, the party venue is threatened by terrorists, while the one in the earlier movie is threatened by foreclosure. D'Souza goes on to note there are broadcasters with hidden agendas in both movies, Dick Thornburg in Die Hard and Ed Harrison in White Christmas, while there are also German ringleaders, namely Hans Gruber and Adolf Hitler. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a checklist. However, most startling figures are when it comes to the body count, with 23 deaths in Die Hard. Yet, if you count off-screen casualties in White Christmas, they tally up to over 26,000. Yes, really. Some people say to me, Die Hard can't be a Christmas movie because you kill people, and I say, was Ellis killed? Yes. He explained, we don't see Ellis killed, he's off camera. Does that still count? Do off-camera deaths count? Yes. Well, if we're counting Ellis, now that's you, my skeptic about Die Hard being a Christmas movie, admits that off-camera deaths count. The body count in White Christmas is 26,128 people in the Battle of the Bulge, the opening scene in the movie. Finally, D'Souza notes that the selfless sacrifice in Die Hard is Bruce Willis, John McClane running barefoot over broken glass, while White Christmas's one is only Danny Kaye upgrading Vera Ellen's train ticket. Well, we think that settles it. Die Hard is available to watch. Okay. Well, like I said, I've not seen White Christmas, so I can't really speak too much for that. That being said, I'm not I mean, I appreciate that he's the writer, and clearly obviously he knows what he's talking about. I mean, I'm not trying to take nothing away from that. But can it still be a Christmas movie? Okay, so it's set entirely during Christmas, sure. But again, Christmas is not really the main theme. You take that out, okay, you change a few songs, you change a few words, you still got 23 body count, you still have running barefoot on broken glass, you know, if you want to, you can still have Christmas songs in it, you still got terrorists, you still got the same movie. So I don't know, man, I don't know. I appreciate what you're saying, Mr. Writer of Die Hard. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I watch every Christmas Eve. One more Christmas movie I like is Santa versus Krampus. It's alright enough for me. Santa versus... Isn't Krampus like the bad Santa or something like that? Like the evil Santa. See, told you it's the perfect Christmas movie. Tell you that, Kevin. I'm not saying you can't watch it during... Of course, you could watch it during Christmas. You can watch it anytime. You can watch it anytime. Matter of fact, you can watch any traditional Christmas movie anytime if you want to. I'm just saying. It's like, for example, if we say a movie is an action movie, right? That means action is a consistent theme of the movie. If you take away the action, you don't have an action movie. You know what I mean? Like, everything in that movie has to change. Like, it's not the same film. Like, all the explosions go, and if the explosions go, the things that cause explosions go. And if the things that cause explosions go, then the reasons they have for going have to change. So if you take out the action from an action movie, you effectively have a complete different movie, because the motivations have to justify the outcomes, right? And if the motivations don't justify the action, then the motivations have to change. So you have a completely different movie if you take the action out of an action movie. You know, if you take the sex out of a porn movie, you don't have a porn movie anymore, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to have it for it to be... it has to be a main theme of that to be considered that movie. So it's like, if you take it out, if you take out all the sex and nudity of a porno, then you have a completely different movie. Everything has to change. It's no longer that anymore. The story changes, the plot, it all changes. Actually, to be fair, you can still have the same story and plot and take out the sex and nudity of a porno. It would just be like, you just be skipping bits. So maybe that was a bad example, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, if you have any kind of movie, like you say, like sci-fi or whatever, it's like, when you take that out of the film, you have a completely different film. So if you're going to say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but if you take Christmas out of the movie, and the movie stays pretty much the same, can you really say it's a Christmas movie? You know? Mr. Kev's comment is wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm just not convinced I'm wrong. Turbulence Part 1 takes place on Christmas Eve 1997. I put it in the Christmas category along with Die Hard 1 and 2. And I like all three Turbulence films. Was Die Hard 2 set during Christmas though? I don't remember, but I don't think it was. Or was it? I don't remember, but I don't... Yeah, he's kind of... it's cause he's come to take no give. He comes when Santa doesn't... I see. Them straws, you're clucking... getting real thin. But I shall hold on to them with all my might. Yeah, it's a good movie though. All right, so here's the thing, because Die Hard 1. Okay, let's grant for a second that Die Hard 1 is a Christmas movie for those reasons. You know what else would be a Christmas movie? Prometheus. Have you seen Prometheus? It's part of the Alien saga, but it's set like long before Alien ever happened, and it is set during Christmas. They even have a Christmas tree in that film. So if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, so is Prometheus. Now, I don't know if you've seen this movie, but it pretty much has nothing to do with Christmas. It's set during Christmas. That's it. That's it. They have a Christmas tree. They mention it a few times, and that's it. But it's set during Christmas, so yeah, it makes it a Christmas movie. And I think it's set almost entirely during Christmas, if not entirely during Christmas. Yeah, it was set during Christmas. It was snow in that one. Okay. Of all our culture differences, and it's Die Hard we fight over. Well, it had to be something, I guess. It had to be something. But the question is, will you die hard on this hill? That was terrible, but whatever. I'm going to do that anyway. Alright, let's search this then. Is Prometheus a Christmas movie? So it says, Prometheus is a Christmas movie because it's about the redemption of humans who overcome difficulty and evil to rediscover hope, love, and life. And there's a Christmas tree. And if you consider Die Hard a Christmas film, well, Prometheus is even more so. It has far more in common with the Bible story and its themes. I might have to watch Prometheus again, to be honest with you, but because of what you just, his explanation is deeper than what I remember from it. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then yeah, Prometheus is a Christmas movie. Even though the film has nothing to do with Christmas, well, next to nothing. So yeah, we can class it as a Christmas movie. All right, let's try this then. What is the criteria of a Christmas movie? That was bad. A film must feature one of the traditional Christmas themes, such as love, hope, generosity, faith, redemption, family, or fear. Okay, so if a film must feature one of the Christmas themes, such as love, hope, generosity, faith, redemption, and family, or fear, that means pretty much every movie is a Christmas movie. Come on now, that can't be the definition of a Christmas movie. It must feature one of the traditional themes. Love, hope, generosity, faith, redemption, family, or fear. That is, every Fast and Furious film is a Christmas movie then in that case. Because it's all about family. Come on, man. The Die Hard is actually a Christmas classic. You know what? I'd grant that actually. It is a Christmas classic because, yeah, it's set during Christmas and it is watched during the Christmas period by a lot of people every year. So, yeah, I will grant that it is a Christmas classic. But is it a Christmas movie? I'm not sure I like this definition of a Christmas movie, though, because they've literally described every movie that was ever made by saying it has to feature just one of these themes. Because every movie has love, hope, generosity, faith, redemption, family, or fear. Not and fear, by the way, or so it's like one of these. Either love, hope, generosity, faith, redemption, family, or fear. As long as it's got one of those in it, they class it as a Christmas movie. That is every single movie. Every single movie would have one of those in it. I don't know if I like that definition. Is Frozen considered a Christmas movie? Since 2013, when Disney released its 53rd animated feature, Frozen has become a regular fixture at Christmas for families across the world. Despite references to snow throughout the film, it's actually set in the summer. Yeah, because the snow happened as part of like was a spell that went wrong. No, yeah, I think it was like a spell that went wrong or a wish that went wrong or something like that. And then she ran away instead of dealing with it because Elsa's a bitch, the whiny little bitch. Just saying, man. She's supposed to be queen or whatever. She just ran away after causing all these problems. Elsa's a crack addict as well. Like I'm just saying that now. I've been saying that Elsa's a crackhead. Actually, no. To be fair, she's a recovering crackhead. You know, Elsa is a recovering crackhead. If you like Frozen 1 and 2, there's like clues to let you know that Elsa is a recovering crackhead. Like she was addicted to the yayo. Yeah. She was addicted to the yayo, and now she's coming off of it. And that's what those movies are about. It's about being a recovering crackhead. And Elsa was sniffing the white. She was getting over her addiction. You know, she has a few lapses, right? But that is what Frozen 1 and 2 is about. Elsa being a recovering crackhead. That should be, yeah, it's a beautiful Christmas movie. Die Hard. Let's see, what makes Gremlins a Christmas movie? Gremlins has everything you would expect in a Christmas movie, including snow, music, carolers, decorations, and toys. And the very premise of the movie is about a father buying his son a gift, and the holidays are the primary theme that runs throughout the film. The colors and the images are explicitly Christmas based. Yeah, I haven't seen Gremlins for a while, but alright. Are Die Hard, Frozen, and Gremlins really Christmas movies? People be searching these things. This is what Wells Online has to say. Some people say not, others argue vehemently that they are, so who's right? It wouldn't be Christmas without a good festive film to get you in the spirits. Whether that's Home Alone, Love Actually, or It's a Wonderful Life, everyone has that one film they watch every year without fail. But what about the films that divide opinion over whether they're Christmas or not? Okay, so Die Hard, the 1988 film is set on Christmas Eve. There's salvaged romance, cheesy lines, and at one point John McClane, Bruce Willis goes down the chimney. Well, an air vent, but still. Frozen Sister. Oh, we just read it already. Lethal Weapon. Oh, these another movie that people cause. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, it seems that most people say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It seems that most people are on the side of Sam Barbie, that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Even the writer of Die Hard saying it's a Christmas movie. Wow. I guess I'm in the minority with my viewpoint. But still, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. I guess what it comes down to is how I would define what makes a Christmas movie is different to how a lot of people would define what makes a Christmas movie. I think that's what it comes down to, it seems. The way I would define what makes a Christmas movie is vastly different to how other people define that. My favorite Frozen was the snowman. Olaf. Every horror movie I watch, I always say I've been implied. It says Gremlins is still a movie about using protection. I already explained. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, slap that Johnny on. Slap that Johnny on, otherwise you have these little gremlins running around. You know, don't answer those booty calls after midnight. If it's after midnight, just go to bed. Just go to bed. Just go to bed. Speaking of going to bed, it's actually almost midnight now. It is 11:24. You're wrong for. That's where we going, huh? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Most of the world is saying one thing. I'm very much in the minority on this thing. You know, I should have put it in my unpopular opinions video. Actually, I come to think of it, I should put it in my unpopular opinions video that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I should have said it there. But yeah, I guess it seems the way I define what a Christmas movie is very different to how most people seem to define what a Christmas movie is. Okay. 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 It is what it is. It is what it is. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. At the end of the day, Christmas movie or not, it's still a good movie. It's still a fun movie. I've seen it quite a few times at this point now. So, yeah, Gremlins, I've got on DVD somewhere. They're in there somewhere, but I got them on DVD. So maybe I'll watch that again. I don't know. We'll see if I get time. I got time. I got to get through all these movies. So and plus I gotta, you know, like not starve. So yeah, time is we'll see. We know that the best New Year's Eve film is the Poseidon films. I don't know if I've seen any of those films actually. Poseidon. Is this what you're looking for? (2006) Poseidon, Wolfgang Peterson. You know, I was thinking maybe I should have put up a poll as well. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? But now I'm thinking, it seems we know what the results of that would have been. So it's maybe it just doesn't matter. I guess that the village has decided. The village has spoken. Die Hard, much to my chagrin, is being considered a Christmas movie. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. I'll keep my viewpoint to myself on that one, since apparently it is not appreciated in the world. Most of the world does not accept it. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Like I say, it's a good movie, so it's all good. Gremlins as well. Gremlins is awesome. Brex, what side are you on? The whole, the baby mine, or the wrong side? The first one was in 1972. The second one was in 2004-5. Third film was okay, so this is actually the third film. That's the 2006 one I got here. I think Brax, you were saying that was a Christmas movie, wasn't it? Or did I read that wrong? I think Brax was saying it was a Christmas. Die Hard was a Christmas movie, unless I read it wrong or something. But yeah, you know what? That woman who played La Bruja in Bad Boys for Life. Let me look her up real quick, just because. The world disagrees with me about my Die Hard opinion, so let me just look up this pretty woman for a minute. Where's she gone? Here we go. Kate Del Castillo. 72. Raw. So she is... what is that? 47? I'm not sure if I'm working that right, but yeah, late 40s. This woman's late 40s, you know. This woman's late 40s. I mean, yeah, she put up makeup on, whatever, man. But still, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Some women are dangerous. But still. It's okay to admit you're wrong sometimes, Kev. What are we seeing the first to Die Hard as Christmas? Well, I guess I'm on the losing side of this particular debate. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes the world just disagrees with you. Still though. Shit. Stay on the right side then. Let's see here. Alan, are you still in the chat? What if Alan, if you're still in the chat, let us know what you think of Die Hard as a Christmas, if you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. Let me see if is it going to be a just complete and utter wash, or is there at least one person? Is there at least one person? At least, or is it just going to be a complete wash? Or I don't know. Alan, maybe he's not in the chat no more. I don't know. If Alan's not in the chat no more, then I'm going to say if Alan doesn't respond by the time my clock says it's 11:31 right now. By the time my clock says 11:32, if Alan hasn't responded, I'm just gonna assume that he believes it's a Christmas movie, and there's at least one other person on my side. I'm just gonna assume that, I'm just gonna assume that if Alan hasn't responded by 23:32, it's still 23:31 right now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was, it's at least one person on my side. That's what I'm sticking to. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There's at least one other person on my side. Until otherwise stated. Until otherwise stated, I'm just gonna take that as at least there's one other person on my side. I've been on the right side with the cool ass ride. Alright, let me just look at one more picture of this girl. Let me behave myself though, because boy, you know, some I ain't gonna lie, some girls will get you in trouble if you're not careful. You know what I mean? Let's say she's a witch, boy. Whew. Some women get you in trouble, but it just might be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Just might be worth it. You know, let me come off this before I say something. Before I say something I shouldn't say. Let me come off this page. I'm second off the rave at number 10 on Christmas Eve. I'm coming to yours and forcing you to watch that on repeat. Watch Die Hard on repeat. Until I change my... Oh, I ain't got a rhyme. Feet? No, that don't work. I ain't got a rhyme. Oh, well. What was there? In memoriam, remembering the stars we lost this year. Rest in peace to all those who passed on, and to the countless unnamed. But yeah, it is 11:34 right now. So yeah, I should be logging off, getting ready to sign off because it is late. I is tired, and yeah, I got to be up in the early hours. So yeah, I'ma do that. But guys, man, appreciate you coming through, man. You guys have been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do, even though we may disagree on very important topics like that whole being a Christmas movie. Even though we may disagree, it's all love, baby. It's all love. I appreciate you guys coming through. Appreciate you keeping me company. I had a good time. I hopefully had a good time too. But like I say, this is probably going to be the last scheduled live stream of the year. I'll see if I can maybe drop a unscheduled stream if possible, or a couple of videos here and there if possible. But if not, then yeah, God willing, I'll see you guys in the new year. Merry Christmas for those who are celebrating. Enjoy the day if you are not. Whatever you're doing, have fun, stay blessed, stay safe. And yeah, just appreciate you guys rocking with me all this time. And you know, hopefully, God willing, 2022 on the way, and just bigger and better. You know, more to come, more fun. You know, still doing the same old stuff, but just with, you know, bigger and better. And yeah, just see what the year brings and how it takes, and how things move on from here. So yeah, I kind of rambled on a little bit, but I think you know what I meant. So subliminally changing your mind. Well, we'll see what I'm saying next year. We'll see what I'm saying next year. This is a recording of my opinion as of 2021, as of the 8th of December 2021. This was my opinion. This time next year, we'll see if I'm saying something else. But at the very least, there's a recording proof of what I said now. So whatever I say, it's there's proof of what I said now. So do I change my mind by December 20th, 2022, or do I stay what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see. We've got a whole 365 days. We'll see. Or not. You know, who knows what's going to happen. I'm going to be up to 4 tomorrow morning too, so I'll get my Z's in. I appreciate coming through, Brex. Excuse me. But guys, you've been awesome as always, for the talkers and the stalkers, the stayers and the strayers. I appreciate you, whether you stayed for a little bit or stayed for a lot of bits. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping it lively. The village is strong, and because you make it strong, and we're only going to get stronger. So until whenever, if ever, hopefully, you know, sometime in the soonish. Peace.